Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to Unfitted channel. I know it's been a really long time. I've been gone for the past 5 months, and then on top of that, I don't think I ever told you guys, kind of wanted to keep it a secret until I started buying stuff for the build, but I blew the engine to the Genesis. One of the connecting rods, it snapped, and then it blew it straight off the block, poured oil everywhere, oil got in the turbo, and then caught on fire. That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much how that went down. It sucks, it really does, but at the same time I was kind of happy about it because I was looking for an excuse to build the Genesis, and before this happened there really wasn't one, you know. So that's the thing with that, and that's where I've been overseas for a while. Up with the Genesis blowing, obviously I needed a daily driver and also something to tow the Genesis back and forth while I'm working on it. So I'm actually very excited to show you guys this, but I have gotten a Chevy Silverado. I picked it up not too long ago after I came back from Afghanistan. It's a 4-door crew cab, 4-wheel drive, 2010. There's really not much else to say about it. It's pretty much all stock exhaust, stock suspension, stock wheels. Yep. There's really nothing much to say about the truck. I mean, I really like it. The stock exhaust is really aggressive for being stock, so I can't complain there. And then one of the big things about these trucks, and I was really looking at 2014 or newer because the interior is so much better in those. Well, but for this one, actually I was really surprised. If you guys can see, this is really like the only blemishes. Normally in trucks, like all this is just toast. So yeah, and then on top of that, I also got a new camera. I got the Canon 70D with a Rode mic, which I actually do not have on right now. I'm not used to having an external mic, so I just turned it on. You should have heard the audio anyways, but hopefully the audio will be upgraded now. To get back to the room, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I picked up for the Genesis in the meantime, and there's also a crap ton of stuff coming in, so I'll keep you guys posted. I really don't plan on modding the Genesis until I have most, if not all, of the stuff here, and then on top of that, I left my keys. So once I get my keys, then I can actually unlock the Genesis, so I can at least get it on the trailer. That may be whenever I start working on it. But so I'll see you guys in the room, show you what else I picked up. Alright guys, so we're back in the room now, and I'll go ahead and show you some of the things I picked up for the Genesis so far. So first thing first is I picked up a intercooler. Now I did pick up this intercooler quite a while ago, and it's just a Mishimoto Streets Performance intercooler. One thing that I'm not too fond about this so far is right here. Obviously there's no spot for a blow-off valve. So what I'm looking for is, if you guys know about one, is a pipe right here that has a blow-off valve like connection built into it, or if I'm just gonna have to weld up a blow-off valve permanently to it, because I really still want to retain my blow-off valve for this build. Besides that, I actually ordered it before I blew the engine, and then that happened and it just never happened. So that's one thing. Over here, let's take this bike off. Yes, I BMX, if you guys didn't know. I don't just record my friends doing skateboarding. So right here, I actually bought some new wheels. These are fully custom made, and they're by a shop down in Oregon called Proxies. Specs for these wheels are right here, if you can see that. So it says the fronts are 20 by 10s plus 2 5-inch lips, and then that should be this one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this top wheel. And then the rears are 20 by 12s, negative 33 with a 7-inch lip, and that is this one right here. Whenever they're not on top of each other, it's very easy to tell which one is which, as it is with these bottom ones. As you can tell, that's clearly the rear and that's clearly the front. The tires are Nitto Invos. The fronts are 245s by 35s 20s, and then the rears are 285 by 30 20s. So yeah, he has. So the guy that I got these from, he took really good care of it. That's just some grass right there. They're pretty much brand new. He told me that he only went on a couple shows with them before he decided to make a drift car. I really like this powder coat that he has on it. As you can tell, he has like, you can see the texture within the powder coat, and I really like that. But one thing is that I am most definitely taking these down to the shop, and I'm powder coating them a rose gold color, because my plans with the Genesis is to wrap it a black rose and then rose gold rims. So yeah, but for the most part, I absolutely love these wheels and tires that I got. Same old steering wheel that I've had. It's just sitting in here while the car is sitting outside dead and sad. And then finally right here is the last thing that I have on hand. This is the wide body kit. Alright guys, so I pulled out the wide body kit. I'm not really going to start modding the car until I have all the pieces, or until I get the keys for the Genesis, whichever one I feel up to. But with that being said, I haven't really looked at the wide body kit yet. It's right here in front of me, pulled everything out, and I'm no genius or expert about wide bodies, but I'm pretty sure that with that little cutout right there is probably the rears right here, then the fronts, and this I can only assume will connect to the front wide body and then go over the wheel well. I could be totally wrong. I've never wide bodied a car before, so I have no clue. This is the remake BK1 wide body. I'm pretty excited to put it on, and whenever I did first get it, I looked over it, and I'm very impressed. Just like they say, you know, with any wide body kit that you buy, or any body fabrication in general, you're gonna have to do some, you know, modifications to it, sand it down some. So there are some like scratches right there that you can tell, but it's not like, there's no depth to it. So once I wrap it, you shouldn't be able to see anything. There are some like imperfections, like really small, like nothing that I'm complaining about, which I'm really happy about. But I most definitely am going to take the sander to it, just give it a once over, and that's honestly probably enough to get it down, get it nice and smooth, and not have to worry about it. So I'm really impressed with this wide body kit so far. Yes, I did order an authentic one. It really wasn't that much for an authentic remake BK1 body kit, so there's really no reason to get a rip-off. So those are the 3 things that I have with me now. Actually 4: wheels, wide body, intercooler, 3. I'm losing my mind. But anyways, but that's not all that I have. So in the car, I do have the Blood Type Racing tuned ECU. So and then I still have my stock ECU. So I'm probably gonna sell either one of them. I may sell the Blood Type Racing one, since I won't need it anymore, and you can tune a stock one just as easily. Reason being is that the BTR tuned ECU, it's not, you know, it's not tuned for this. It was tuned just for like a like cat back exhaust, which was really like straight pipe, and some other things. And yeah, So obviously it's not going to be ready for a bigger turbo, full on exhaust. Like, my plans for this car is like bonkers. I plan on doing everything right, and I'm not going to deviate from that path at all. And actually, I was right. I have 4 things. Let me go grab it. I actually have the aftermarket fuel pump, which I believe is this one right here. And yep, this should be the only thing left that I have. And then with this fuel pump and also a bigger turbo, trying to make some power, I'm gonna have to get some injectors, which I need to add to the wish list because I didn't think about that. But here's the fuel pump. I don't remember exactly how much that pushes, but I know it's pretty hefty. I may have to go bigger depending on how I decide to build the Genesis. One thing that you guys may be asking, like, James, you've bought a wide body kit, you bought wheels, you bought an intercooler, you bought your pump, and then some other stuff. Why haven't you bought the engine? So me being me, I know myself the best. If I were to buy the engine, I would let it sit there, and then I would look at it, and it would just eat away at me, and I finally put it in. And then once I put it in, you know, I'm gonna start driving the car, and I'm like, man, I really miss driving my car, and I'm just gonna keep on driving it, and I'm never gonna take time to you know, build the car the way that I want to build it. So yes, it's backwards, and I completely understand that, but me as a person, it is far better to do all the aesthetics, do the interior, exterior, and then get all of the internal engine components before I get the engine itself, so I don't get to carry it away with myself and just start driving the car without finishing it the way I want to. That's honestly my reasoning behind that. By this point, I very easily could have bought a new block, but I just haven't. On top of all the stuff that I have right now, I have ordered a carbon fiber hood, a carbon fiber trunk. I have ordered a new shift knob. I've ordered a carbon fiber diffuser, and I've ordered a full, like, just straight pipe ISR exhaust, like the race version or whatever. So and the reason for that is, like I said, I'm going full send with this car. I've got me a daily driver, which is my truck, so I do not mind having a loud ass car. You know, that's always loud. So it's pretty much everything that I have to tell you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure you guys keep updated. And before I go, if you guys are subscribed to this channel and you like my content, please go over and check out Unfitted Sports. Me and my friend, we're going to start a sports channel, hopefully before the regular season of NFL starts, because we're mainly going to be focused on football. We're going to do college football and NFL and whatnot. So what we're just planning on doing is we're going to, like, bring you guys predictions, who we think's going to win, you know, like ranking NFL uniforms, stadiums, cleats, all things like that. We were talking about even doing like a mini combine, because we have a sports complex right behind our building. So yeah, we're gonna do all that. The main plan is to be funny about it, like bring you authentic quality, you know, like sports reports, but be funny about it, not be too serious, and then just have fun with it. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys go over there and subscribe and show your support. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
You can hate on my grind, but this shit, it won't stop. I can't waste no more time, I'm on my way to the top. I got a bag on my mind, I used to stash in my sauce, but selling nicks after dime.